Good morning, children. Okay, so this is our EVS class, and today we are going to learn about the types of plants. Just now, you have been introduced with the chapter that is named as the world of plants. Am I right? Yes. So, in this particular chapter, we are going to learn various things about plants, that what are the types of plants, what food they have, and everything regarding the plants. But in today's class, we are going to particularly concentrate on that topic, that is types of plants. So before proceeding, I welcome you all to the world of plants. So what can you see here, children? What is the picture about? Okay, Mridun, stand up. What can you see here?
It's about a big forest.
Yes, so it's a forest, isn't it? And what can you see in the forest, Avigyan? Please tell me. What can you see here
Types of plants.
in this picture? Very good, sit down. So, forest, it is an example that I can give you as the world of plants. See, so many types of plants are there. How can you say so many types? Because the plants you can see in this picture, they are not similar to each other. They are different from each other, isn't it? So likewise, we have to know what are those types. Okay? So in this class, we are going to learn that thing. So let's move to the next picture. Yes. So see, children. So this is also a picture of a forest, and see, so many types of plants are there. So there are how many types of plants? There are mostly 5 types of plants. So how many types of plants are there?
5 types.
Plants are there. So according to their size, according to their basic characteristics, we have differentiated their types. So the very first type of plants that you are going to know about is trees. Next we will be moving to shrubs. Next is herbs. The next is climbers. And the next one is creepers. So basically, according to your class, how many types of plants we are going to know about? 5. Say with me, trees, shrubs, herbs, climbers, creepers. So for now, we are going to learn about 5 basic types of the plants. So first, what is there? Trees. So let's move to the trees first. See, children, these are few examples of the common trees. So first we have to know that what is a tree about. So children, for the trees, first we have to know the basic characteristics of the trees. So whatever is the green is in the world, that is mainly are the plants, isn't it? So from the green world, the plants, the trees are the plants, those who are having the strong stems, those who are so big, those particular types of plants are known as trees. So trees are very big and their stems are so strong. Not only so strong, children, they are having a strong big trunk also. So those who are having a big trunk and are very strong and is very large in size. And one more thing, the trees can live for so many years. They are having a long age also. So those plants are known as trees. The very common trees are like the mango trees that you can see all around. What else you can see? The neem tree, and what you can see, the banyan tree, and there are so many other trees also, children, like apple tree, apricot tree, bamboo tree, banana tree, and so many, papaya tree, coconut tree. These are the common trees that you can see all around. So from the plants those who are having a strong stem, that is trunk, it's so big, huge in size, and those are very strong. Those plants are known as trees, isn't it? So now can you identify the trees well? Okay. So let's move to the next type of plants, that is shrubs. So let's move to the shrubs. So from the plants, those who are small, the plants, those who are having strong stems and they grows like a bushes, they are called shrubs. They are called shrubs. So see, trees are so big in size, but the shrubs are not like that. They are also having strong stem, but they are not as big as a tree, and they grows in a bushes, isn't it? And here I have kept two very common example of the shrubs, that is rose plant and the tulsi plant. So this type of plants are known as shrubs. The other common examples are like hibiscus, sunflower. All these plants are the types of shrubs. So what are the common characteristics of shrubs? They are having strong stem. They grows in a bushes, and they also have a very hard stem, strong and hard stem. Okay. So now let's move to the third part. And what the third types of plant we read about? Herbs. So let's move to the herbs. Yes. First see the picture, children. Once you see the picture, through the examples only, you can identify or you can guess the characteristics of herbs. So the common herbs are like here, the mint, cilantro, oregano, parsley, basil. These are few common examples of herbs. So now we need to know what the characteristics of herbs. So the first point is this type of plants are very small plants. Okay, trees are so big, then come shrubs, then comes herbs. So herbs are a small plants, and their stems are green. See, all are having the greeny stems. They are very soft, and this type of plants are also grows in a bunch. Okay, these plants are known as herbs. So the very common examples, all we have already learned, that is cilantro, we usually eat, isn't it? Parsley, and there is oregano, mint, basil, all are the common example of the herbs. Now let's move to the next one. What are the next one? Climbers. Okay, so let's move to the climbers. So this is a chart of both climbers and creepers. So let's move to climbers first. See children, you can see the picture and you can identify what are the common features of the climbers. Can you see the children? Can you see the plants here are going up, but they are in need of help. Help of what? They are any support. Whatever may be, does not only stick, they need support to grow. So the first characteristics or the feature we know about climbers, what? They grow through a support system. They can't grow up by their own, isn't it? So the first see the examples. They are like beetle, cucumber, jasmine, beans, grapes. These are very common examples that you can have. So some plants are having very weak stems. So the first point is what? The climber stem is very weak. They are not so strong. If it would have been the strongest one or the strong one, they could have grown by themselves only. But the climbers can. No, they cannot grow by their own. They need support. Why do they need support? Because their stems are not as hard as the trees, herbs and shrubs. But because those types of plants can grow by their own, they do not need any support. Isn't it? Am I right? Yes. So, in the case of climbers, though the stem are not that much of strong, I can say like they are very weak stem. So, that's why they are positively in need of a support. So, they are having weak stems, number one. They cannot stand straight by their own. But for growing, they have to go up. So they cannot stand by their own. So what the thing? They need support of walls, maybe other stronger plants and sticks to grow and climb. So what they need to need as a support? Say with me, walls. Other plants, those who are strong, the strong plants. Say with me, the strong plants or the sticks. So they take help those particular things and they grow up and they climb there and they go accordingly. So what are the common examples like? I told you, like grapes, like cucumber, like beans, like jasmine. Okay. So let's move to the final one. That is what? Creepers. See, these are the very common examples of the creepers. So the first one is pumpkin. The second one is watermelon. And the third one is bottle gourd. So see children, same like they need a support system to grow up, to climb, but they are not taking any support system to grow. They are only growing in the ground. So, what is the basic common characteristics between them? Both are the having weak stems. Like climbers, the creepers are also having the very weak stem. But what is the difference here? The climbers need a support to grow up, but the creepers do not care about any system or any support system. They just grow likewise. So if they cannot grow up, where will they grow? In the ground. Very good. So some plants have weak stem, but they can grow by themselves only along the ground. And these particular plants are known as creepers. And the very common examples of creepers are pumpkin, watermelon, bottle gourd. And you have a look, all the fruits of those plants are so heavy, isn't it? Yes. So this is the common example of creepers. Now the thing is that these all are the types of plants and I have introduced you to some of the examples. So these are not the all. So in the world of plant, as I have already showed you, that all the green plants, they must have to be classified into these types. So apart from this, there is one such type of plant that you should also know, that you know what? That is grush. Okay, but it is not there in your syllabus, but you should know that there is one another type of plants are there, that is grush, and they grows in the ground only, isn't it? Okay, so have a final have a once again have a revision of the thing. So what we learned today, types of plants. So what are the main types of plants? How many types of plants are there? 5. Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. Okay. So from this 5 types of plants, which one is the strongest one? Trees. Which one is having a trunk? Acha. Which type of plants is smaller than the trees but the bigger than the herbs? Very good. Tell me one very common example of a shrub. Rose. Acha, which type of plant is having the green stem? Herbs. So which particular type of plant is having green stem? Herbs. Okay. And which particular type of plants need support to grow up? And which particular types of plants having weak stem but they do not need any support? Creepers. Okay, class. Then I hope all you have enjoyed this class. Have you all enjoyed the class? Have you learnt the types of plants well? Okay. So, thank you, class.